Alright, welcome boys and girls to the happysphere.com. I am your host El Carlo and this is the internet's happy show. Today I am going to try to break down the concept of failure. One of the most important concepts in life, I think, that we have to straighten up. Alright? So I looked for a definition of failure in internet, and there's several. One is not accomplishing a purpose, lack of success, unexpected omission, not functioning normally, and an American rock band that was active during the 90s. And Wikipedia says that failure refers to the state or condition of not meeting a desirable or intended objective, and may be viewed as the opposite of success. Now, I don't know about this. So in a book that I read that's called Reframe, and it's a book by Richard Bandler and Jordan Grinder, and it talks about NLP and the transformation of meaning. So it talks how you can change the meanings of your own perceptions, right? And your own concepts. And these guys say that failure is a doorway to reorganize your perceptions and to learn something new. And that if you never failed, that would mean that everything fits to your expectations of what life should be, right? And so life would be just like a boring sequence of the same event. You know, there would be no highs and lows, and there would be no attachment or emotion to anything, right? And it would be pretty boring. And apparently this concept from NLP, it's catching up. I was searching, Google searching and stuff like that, and there's a lot of things that are saying that failure is good. You know, little articles here and there, and in big magazines and big websites like businessweek.com has an article that says how failure breeds success. Everyone fears failure, they say, but breakthroughs depend on it. You know, that kind of stuff. There's another online magazine that is called Failure Magazine, and the first thing that pops when you open it, I guess today, it says that a guy, after graduating and he failed apparently on getting a job, he just decided to embark into 50 jobs in the 50 states of the United States for 50 weeks. So he did like 50 different things in 50 weeks, so in almost a year, and he did really well. Something good happened. You know, you should read it. So if failure, it's actually not accomplishing something, you know, you have an objective, you don't accomplish it. It doesn't really mean it's the end of everything. It's the end of the road. It's the end of the journey, you know. It's just another step. So that's why I didn't like that Wikipedia description definition when they say that it is the opposite of success. I really don't believe isn't that way, or at least with me. You know, this is what my brain is telling me. I don't think it has to do anything with the opposite of success. You know, unless you want to make it like that, right? For example, there's some techniques in NLP where, you know, in normal life, if you fail at something, the best thing that you can do is actually learn the lesson, right? And then figure out which are the other ways because there must be many possibilities to achieve that same goal, right? So you just have to look for them and, give it a positive spin. But in NLP, one of the techniques that they use is that you can actually imagine those failures before they actually happen. So what they say is that you have to, concentrate and visualize how you're doing every step of the way towards achieving that goal, whatever it is. Like if you're gonna, finish university, or if you wanna, talk to the girl that you like, or you wanna have a very good marriage, or you name it, whatever life is gonna bring you, whatever your goal is of life. So you visualize it, and you visualize the failure inside of your brain, inside of your head, and then you also visualize how you're gonna deal with that failure. So that bump in the road, how you're gonna deal with that, and then when you're actually in the situation, you have tools. You actually formulated the tools and the exercises and everything in your head, so you have them kind of like in the hard drive, you know. So at the end, this failure thing is completely attached to fear. You know, the fear of failure, and fear is something that we have instinctively. You know, it's in our genes. You know, we've been bred for fear. Thanks to fear, our ancestors survived, and we're here. Just like sex, you know, that's why we're so good at sex and so hot. But at the end, this failure is completely attached to fear. So again, if we, by programming against, you know, again, our brain, or by using a different software, then we can control this burst of fear whenever failure is there. But failure is always going to be there, because we can't control anything else but ourselves, you know. This is all for today, and I hope you like it. So please, come on, drop me a line, comment on the thing, alright? Bye guys.